počeli su sa fizičkim zlostavljanjem. Svaki dan uzastopce, nekad je to bilo i više puta dnevno. Imao sam frakturu lobanje, bilo mi je izbijeno nekoliko zuba, tako da sam bio u jednom dosta teškom zdravstvenom stanju.
When the killers started to raise their arms, those who were going to be killed raised their arms asking for pardon. Akayesu said, quickly, and they were quickly killed.
Mr. President, I have clearly understood all of the charges against me, and I fully know the consequences of my guilty plea.
Je plaide coupable.
Case number IT 9937I. The prosecutor versus Slobodan Milosevic.
Mr. Milosevic, you are now before this tribunal and you're within the jurisdiction of it.
Mr. Tadic, will you please stand? Mr. Tadic, having been found guilty by the trial chamber of 11 of the counts on which you are charged, you will remain in custody at the United Nations Detention Center pending the completion of the sentencing proceedings and of any appeal that may be lodged.
La Chambre de première instance rend le verdict suivant. Chef d'accusation numéro 1. Accusé Akayesu, vous êtes déclaré coupable de génocide.
The Chamber decides that the above sentences shall be served concurrently and therefore sentences Akayesu to a single sentence of life imprisonment.
The trial chamber is also convinced beyond any reasonable doubt that a crime of genocide was committed in Srebrenica.
The chamber found that on 10 separate occasions, you beat, stabbed, and kicked 19 Muslim men in Kozarats, the Priador barracks, and the Ormazka and Karaterm camps, and you aided and abetted in the beating of one Muslim prisoner and the sexual mutilation of another at the Ormazka camp.
Une fois qu'ils sont venus, que je n'étais pas là, on m'a rapporté, personne ne m'a rapporté qu'ils ont violé des femmes. Plutôt tué.
Pour vous, les Interahamwe sont bornés à tuer, à massacrer, ils n'ont jamais violé.
À ma connaissance, à ce que je sache, aucune femme et aucune fille n'y a été violée.
It has been proven that some communal policemen armed with guns, and the accused himself were present while some of these rapes and sexual violence were being committed. Furthermore, it has been proven that on several occasions, by his presence, his attitude, and his utterances, Akayesu encouraged such acts.
The principles, processes, and frameworks established by the ICTR, the ICTY, the mechanism are resilient. In fact, I believe they will outlast all of us. I see this as an extraordinary success for the United Nations as a whole, and as these institutions have contributed to the realization of some of the organization's most fundamental goals, including the fight against impunity for serious crimes.